This is Bruce Boudreau, head coach of the Vancouver Canucks, and it's time for Clay's Canucks commentary live. Let's go with Clay right now.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I am Canuck Clay Emo, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take for Sunday night, October the 30th. If you are new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Today is a big night. As you can see, I will be doing a ticket giveaway at 11 p.m. tonight. So if you want to leave and come back, I guess you could, but I encourage you to stay for the next half an hour. I will do my regular podcast part of this, go for half an hour, then I'll close off the podcast, then we'll do the ticket giveaway, then we'll still have time to play some games like we usually do on Sunday. As we get going, I want to acknowledge Lucas's donation. Thank you for the donation. Thanks to those who accidentally came to the scheduled one last night, true GLCPC members. Yeah, either that or no, yes. Thank you to those of you that came last night. I scheduled the stream I titled it for tonight, but I accidentally scheduled it for last night. So thanks to everyone who reached out, and we took care of that pretty quickly. But if you were wasting time sitting here waiting for me last night, I apologize for the time in your life that you will never, ever get back. Thank you, Lucas, for that donation. Thank you, moderators, in advance. We'll see how busy you are tonight. Thank you to all members of all levels. Thank you for being here. And thank you as well to all of you, no matter where you're watching from, whether you're in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston, in Richmond, in the city, in the Lower Mainland, in the province, country, continent, or around the world. Thank you. I appreciate you. I do not take you for granted. And I know that you could be watching or doing anything else, but the fact that you are here tonight, maybe you just want to win tickets. That's fine as well. Not going to judge, but thank you for being here. And if you're listening on the podcast platform, make sure you rate and review this podcast. As always, subscribe. That way you can leave comments. Like the video. Let's get the likes up as Van City Experts Real Estate partner, Jason Lim is here. He says, let's get some likes up. I agree that we should do that as well. So subscribe, like. You're welcome to leave donations. You're welcome to gift memberships. And most importantly, get active in the comment section. And don't forget, I go for the first 15 minutes. You go for the next 15 minutes, meaning I'll read some of your questions. Today, I'll cut it off right at 11 o'clock so we can do the giveaways, play the games, and all of that fun stuff. If you've been following my journey, my vlogs over the past little bit, you know that I always look good, but I'm even sounding better today. I had a rough week or so because I was working all weekend last weekend, including emceeing a concert, putting on an event, and then I ran a couple of meetings this week. And thankfully, this weekend was a little bit slower. I got to study a little bit and rest my voice. So it's not perfect, but it's a lot closer to when it should be. No sore throat, which is good. Not stuffed up. So that means I'm probably through the end of this cold, hopefully. And that's very important because I have my biggest work event of the year this weekend, the big grade 7 youth rally that I talk about every year. I see another donation from Lucas. Thank you, Lucas. 2-game win streak to round out his 20s. Hopeful for 3 in a row to start my 30s. Yes, Lucas turns 30 years old on Tuesday night, November the 1st. And he's already going to the Canucks-Devils game, which is pretty cool. Adam, I will share how you enter the ticket giveaway at 11 p.m. So once again, that'll be at 11 p.m. Don't worry, you have plenty of time to enter it, but I'll give all of those instructions a little bit later. You know, I'm going to put that right on this banner here, so people, in case they're wondering, ticket giveaway at 11 p.m. Instructions to follow. Instructions to come then. I just don't want people saying, hey, how do I enter the giveaway? How do I enter the giveaway? But hopefully that'll make it clear that it's at 11 o'clock. Coach Rob, gifts of membership. Thank you, Coach Rob, getting the membership train going, and Brian is the lucky recipient of that. So thank you, Coach Rob, for that. It's the same as giving a $5 donation. And thank you to, and welcome, Brian. Hopefully you will stick around. Let me talk about the Canucks. Then we'll get to all of you. And then at 11 o'clock, we will be talking about giving away some tickets. So the Canucks practiced today and coming off their pretty good win. I wouldn't say they dominated the Penguins, but they certainly played well enough to win, and they did win. They won 5-1 on Friday night, making it 2 straight games, 2 straight wins. So the Canucks are now 2-5-2, but I'm not saying they're going to do this. But imagine that they win the next 3 at home. And they're definitely winnable games. Yes, New Jersey is good. They're 6-3, so New Jersey is good. But Thursday we are playing against an Anaheim team that's weaker than us, and then Saturday playing against a Nashville team that we're basically the same at. We're 1 point behind them in the standings. So conceivably, it might not be for sure, but conceivably, if the Canucks win the next 3 games, they will escape out of this week 500. Can you imagine if the Canucks get to 5-2 before they go on their Eastern road swing of Ottawa, Montreal, Toronto? And some of those games are winnable too. So the Canucks could even be over 500 next week or maybe in a week and a half from now. So I don't want to get too far ahead, but that is pretty exciting that the Canucks have that opportunity despite their horrible start to the year. Remember, aside from the Buffalo game, I don't think the Canucks have played horribly. They've horribly held on to leads, but they haven't played horribly. So that's why I never got too down when the Canucks were in the midst of losing all those leads. But at the same time, I'm not going to get too excited that they've won 2 games. They have to obviously see a little bit more than that going forward. Let's talk about how the Canucks lined up at practice today. I'll talk about some of the nuances in these lineups, in these lines and pairings. And I'll talk about a couple observations from Friday night's game, and then I'll turn it over to you. So Brock Besser was the only regular forward that was missing from practice today. We want to see him back. Hopefully he'd be back at practice today, but maybe that's a tomorrow thing. But right now, they went like this. The same top 2 lines. Horvat between Miller and Garland. Pettersson between Mikheyev and Kuzmenko. So those are the top 2 lines. Newly acquired Jack Studnicka. He was in the 3rd line center spot, basically replacing Sheldon Dries. And then he was centering Hoglander and Pearson. And then a 4th line of Niels Oman, Dakota Joshua, and Vasily Podkolzin. So right now, Podkolzin is being slotted in as a 4th line winger. So the biggest news here, Besser not back yet. Studnicka drawing in, Sheldon Dries drawing out. Now I think it gets even more interesting when it gets to the D. You basically had 4 pairings. Oliver Ekman-Larsson was missing from practice on a maintenance day. So pitcher then Brisebois as a stand-in for Oliver Ekman-Larsson. So you had Hughes with Schenn. You had Brisebois, i.e. Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Not sure why I did this. You had Brisebois with Hughes with Schenn, Brisebois, i.e. OEL with Myers. So that makes sense. Then you had Jack Rathbone with Kyle Burrows, and that was the pair that played on Friday night hosting Pittsburgh. But then, that wasn't the pair. Never mind, because Brisebois was in there. Then you had Riley Stillman, who just came back with the newly acquired Ethan Bear. So that one's interesting to me. Stillman and Bear. So if you say that Hughes and Schenn and OEL Myers are your top 4, and by the way, thank you, Steve. Usually I don't interrupt myself unless it's with donations or compliments. So thank you, Steve. Loving your channel. Thanks for taking the time. I appreciate that comment, Steve. I appreciate you being here. And the channel has grown a lot in the past 2 weeks. I think people are recognizing that I've been pretty consistent, at least with the nighttime vlogs, the live streams. Also, the Canucks are starting to win, and they've made a couple interesting trades. So right now, I'm actually at 90. I'm at 9,094.89. So I could get to 9,500 over the next couple of days, which puts me within striking distance of the road to 10 Clay. So once again, thank you, Steve. So if you go Hughes, Shen, and OEL Myers as your top 4, then you basically have 2 third pairings. There's the Rathbone-Burrows pairing, and those guys have been actually playing the last few games, or there's the Stillman-Bear pairing. I would love to see Rathbone with Bear, quite frankly. I would love to see Hughes with Bear, then you're like Huggy Bear, or as some of you said, Huggy Bear and Ethan Bear. But then others have pointed out to me they probably won't put Hughes and Bear on the same pairing, given that Bear can be a puck-moving defenseman as well. So, why? Good. I just started talking on my phone. That was weird. So Hughes with Shen makes sense. Breeze, OEL with Myers, and then one of Rathbone, Burrows, or Stillman and Bear. My guess is, given the way they're playing Stillman more than Rathbone, when Stillman, they traded for him, and given that they want to see Bear play, you don't trade for someone and not play them. I'm guessing that the way these guys line up, it might be Stillman and Bear as the third pairing, and then you have Rathbone and Burrows in the press box. Now, maybe they just put Bear with Stillman to ease them in, because Stillman was at his first practice in a while after being injured. So maybe we see a switch tomorrow. So that will be interesting to see. The other thing, obviously I kind of glossed over it, but I shouldn't because it's so important, is yes, Quinn Hughes making his return to practice. He's missed 4 games already. He's only played in half the games. He's only played in 5 of the 9 games. He has 5 points in those 9 games. So it's great to see Quinn Hughes back for sure. By the way, a couple of you mentioning not sure, Elliot Williams, what you're saying here. I saw the other Canucks YouTube do that live stream you did last week. Interesting take by each one. Not sure, Elliot Williams, let me know what you need, what you mean. And then C Edits and Birdie laughing at my own voice coming through the microphone while I'm trying to chat here. A couple other things real quick, and then I'll turn it over to you. So yeah, tomorrow we'll see if the Canucks, if they switch up those deep pairings, or if we're looking at a Stillman Bear pairing as your third pairing, meaning that Rathbone and Burrows will be in the press box. We'll see if Besser ends up practicing tomorrow. One other thing, the Canucks have announced a major, or at least a news conference, and everyone's saying it's major, the way they're announcing it. Actually, how did they say it? They said exactly that at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon that they're going to, here it is. Oh no, you know what? It was people tweeting about it. It was reporters tweeting about it, screenshotting the email they got. And the email they got basically said that there's a major news press conference tomorrow. Major news press conference. So people like Rick Dollawall and Patrick Johnson are saying it has nothing to do with personnel, nothing to do with coaching. So it's not a Horvat contract. It's not a trade. It's not an extension. Rather, everyone's talking about that it's likely going to be an announcement of maybe a new TV and or radio deal. Whether that's with Sportsnet, with CKNW, with TSN, who knows? But that's what it sounds like the major announcement is going to be at 2:30 p.m. tomorrow. I'll be right in the middle of a meeting, so I'll have to vlog about it late. But if I have to do that, I'll have to do that. But yes. Oh, and as I was blabbing here, my favorite, I know who she is. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say who she is, so I won't unless she says I can in the chat. Missy Love, who I appreciate it. Missy, I'm not sure if she watches all these streams, but she sends me really nice affirming notes, and she jumps in here once in a while with a massive donation. So Missy Love with the $50 super sticker, $50 donation, gives... Thank you. Thank you so much. And so Missy, are you saying I can say who you are, or are you saying that I can't say who you are? Because you're saying it's okay. So does that mean it's okay that I can say something, or it's okay that I can't say something? I'm just going to wait to see what she says. If you donate $50 in one shot, you basically, we're all going to wait for you for a couple seconds for sure, Missy. Oh, it's okay to say, yeah. Not everyone knows. I don't like saying this person's name, but Institute, not everyone knows. So Missy is the wonderful mother of the wonderful Nadia Popovic, who, as we know the story, she spotted the cancerous mole on the back of the neck of trainer Red Hamilton for the Canucks. We're always tied to Nadia and her family because of the Seattle Kraken Vancouver Canucks rivalry that's not yet there, but so obviously she Nadia and her family and her generous her generous deed come to mind every time the Canucks play the Kraken. And I saw a tweet, I retweeted it yesterday, that I think the number one hockey Twitter story, or maybe Canucks hockey Twitter story, I'm not sure what the framework was, the context was, but was the story of Nadia indeed doing that. So Nadia and I message each other once in a while. Me and Nadia's mom, I'm probably closer in age to Nadia's mom than Nadia. I think that's fair to say. We also message each other, and I'm very supportive of their support of this channel. And so Missy, thank you once. Yes, exactly, Ben. We are going to say, I agree. The mother of the hero is a very good way of putting it. No way, the mother of the hero. Exactly. Your daughter is amazing, is a legend, is amazing. We all love her. Yes, and everyone's sending really good messages. So thank you, Missy Love, for being here. I appreciate you, and thank you for the donation. Even if you didn't donate, I appreciate you being here. But the fact that you give some of your hardworking money to me to support me on this channel, we all appreciate you here. There's a lot of great support in here, whether you are donating, gifting memberships, becoming a member, or simply hanging around in the chat waiting for me to do this ticket giveaway. We're about 12 or 13 minutes away from the ticket giveaway, so let's do our mid-show sponsor read, and then I'm only going to go for 10 or 12 minutes, but my question to you is, who would you like Ethan Bear to play with? Remember, he's a right shot D-man. So don't forget, there's Quinn Hughes, there's OEL, there's Jack Rathbone, and there's Riley Stillman as our left shot D. Who would you like to see Ethan Bear paired up with? Put that in the comments and we will get going. So once again, thanks to my lead sponsor, Van City Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Thank you to Perform and Transform Personal Training and Weight Loss. Sign up now for a free 7-day trial. Use the link that's scrolling across the screen, performandtransform.ca/CanuckClay. Sign up there and Coach Patrick will contact you. Thanks to Gassy Jack Art, maker of this fine artwork. Thank you to Monkey 9 Brewing, my eternal sponsor. And thank you to Vessi Footwear. Use the discount code CanuckClay at checkout and receive $15 off every pair of Vessi shoes that you buy at vessi.ca. Let's get to your comments now for the next 10 or 12 minutes before we get ready for the draw. Do I think the Bear trade helps this team? Absolutely, Jaskrin. And we didn't have to give up that much. Fifth rounder next year. It wasn't a current player. It wasn't a high draft pick. And Bear can have an immediate impact. So I do like the trade a lot. Steve says play Bear with Hughes. Missy says, thank you. The only channel I can get most of my Canucks news. We love it. We love you being here, Missy. Come into the stream. Come hang out anytime. Austin says a Quinn and Huggy Bear D pair. So Bear and Hughes, Rathbone or Hughes. Rosiero says Myers and Bear, but they're both right shot D-men. Brian says put Bear with OEL. Edmund says Hughes. Justin says Hughes. William says Rathbone, because he likes to keep Hughes with Shen. That's a totally fair comment. Harry says put him with Stillman. Rathbone to start, and if he plays well, then Hughes. Institute says Rathbone with Bear. Jackson says with OEL. Wow, I love the variety here. Jasper says Ethan Bear alongside Clay Emo. Well, Bear's going to have to do a lot of the heavy lifting, that's for sure. Bear Rathbone with Bare Bones. Very good. Oh, sorry. Bear Rathbone is Bare Bones. Very good. Yeah, Adam says put him with Rathbone so Hughes and Shen stay together. James, Bear with Rathbone. Eugene, Rathbone or Hughes. Bone and Bear. These sound like rap names or something. Hughes or Rathbone, Bear with Hughes. Out of Bear and Studnicka, who scores first? You think, in theory, the forward should score first, but so I'll go with Studnicka. Lucas says, I like Ethan Bear and Huggy Bear pairing. The Grizzlies line. Major Boost. OEL, because him and Myers get hemmed in their own zone. So a better puck mover. Pooh Man and Bear, the Pooh Bear. Justin's full of them tonight. Harry, hi Clay. How many points will Jack Studnicka and Ethan Bear produce this season with the Canucks? I think with Studnicka, you can expect 15 to 20 as a third liner, maybe a bit more, 20 to 25. And then what pairing will there be in the lineup? I don't know. Studnicka, as I mentioned off the top, played with Hoglander and Pearson at practice, and Bear was with Stillman. Rathbone and OEL. Okay. I really like Rathbone and valuable as PP2, says Andreas. Oh, you saw the Steve Dangle Podcast Network. Guess the hosts are other Canucks YouTubers. You were on there recently. Yes, Ellie Williams. There are three of us. Me, Samantha Chang, and Kaya May. We split the hosting duties on that show. My next one is going to be Tuesday the 8th when they play Ottawa. Hughes and Shen, OEL Myers, and Rathbone and Bear. Okay. Bear and OEL. Well, there's a lot here. The Leafs were interested in Bear too, but they didn't want to trade a draft pick. Okay, good. I'm glad they didn't. Rathbone and Bear called the Bear Bones. Yes, that's the second time I heard that. That's good. I like it. I want Bear to be with Hughes because Hughes is fast and Bear is a good shot. He is my friend. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to put the two puck moving defensemen together though. Who does best to replace once he returns? I think you take Hoglander or Podkolzin out. That's my guess. Jarhead says with OEL. That's fair. How would you handle the crazy travel day? I think it's fine because they don't play until Tuesday. Do I think we can offload OEL's contract? This will be very tough. Coach Rob says with Hughes. Rathbone then Hughes. Starts with Stillman. That's how they practice. Stillman Bears a third pairing, so that's another one. Hey, Chris, nice to see you at the game too. What are your predictions for Tuesday's game? 4-2 Canucks, of course. Peter, would you try Hughes and Myers so the pairings could be Hughes, Myers, OEL, Bear, Rathbone, Shen? I'd be open to that. Bear Bones. Thank you, Jake ABK. I'm not sure what ABK stands for, but I appreciate the donation. Let's give some love to Jake in the chat. Thanks, you guys, being very generous tonight. Very generous for sure. Lucas, all we need is the Grizzlies to come up here and boom. It's like the 90s. Yes, the Grizzlies. Oh, I missed them. Can we afford to activate Hughes off the IR with our cap issue? Yeah, we're fine out because he wasn't on LTIR. He was on regular IR, which means his salary is already counting towards the cap. Dominic, I like to see Bear with OEL because OEL is slower. Yes, so get a puck-moving defenseman with them for sure. No, Edmund, they sent Sheldon Drysdale and Lazar is injured. So Studnicka is third center. Oman is fourth center. What happened to Jake's donation? It's still there. Oh, you don't see it? Oh, it's weird. I see it. Yeah, it's weird. I don't see it on the, whatchamacallit, on the menus, but I do see it on my streaming platform. It's still there. Thank you, Carol. It's still there. I thought Breezeball was okay against Carolina, struggled against Seattle. Bear Huggy Bear. Jaskrin, thank you. You're very inspirational and I love you. Here to make your day. Well, you did make my day. Thank you, Jaskrin. Right now, Duck fan, I'm not going to the game against the Ducks. We sold, I guess we could have gone or made a lot more money, but we sold all 6 of our tickets, the 2 uppers and the 4 lowers. Austin says you take out Joshua. Who is my biggest surprise from the Canucks this year so far? I think Kuzmenko has been a good surprise, and I think that OEL has struggled a lot. Let's say that. Birdie says keep pods in, take out Hoglander. Yeah, I don't know Studnicka's travel, what it was like, but it sounds like it was bad. Carol, it's called SDPN. You can look up. I type in Google SDPN Canucks and it comes up, but I will send you or subscribe to SDPN. That's probably the easiest way to do it. And then, because that's what it's called, or type in Game Over Vancouver. But if you only want to watch the ones that I'm on, I'm not on until November the 8th. But if you want to watch the other ones too, that's great. Of the 3 C edits, I think they can win 2 for sure. Jason Lim says, let's get the likes up. We're at 42, which isn't bad. Charms, you follow me on Twitter. Why was I at Walmart for 2 consecutive nights? On Friday night after the game, we had to buy toiletries and some stuff. And then on Saturday, we realized we forgot some stuff. So we went back. So that's why I was there for 2 consecutive nights. Justin says, be careful for those who want us to get Bedard, saying he's generational, but no guarantee he'll be managed properly. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but he is very special. Steve says, Oyel we bought out before he's traded. Yeah, but it only makes sense to do so in the last year or 2 of the contract. Thoughts on Demko? He's been average. He hasn't been below average, but he certainly hasn't been above average. Darren, happy the Canucks have bumped their slump? Yes. Other teams are in trouble? Yes. Birdie, where does the money go to when people donate? Give it to a good cause? Well, it depends what what you call a good cause. I keep it. I either invest in new equipment, or I take my wife and kids out to dinner as a thank you for allowing me to do all this. But it goes into my general whatever bank or savings, of which I make donations to my church, to charity, spend whatever it may be. So the donations go to me, and then I figure out what I'm gonna do with them. Once in a while, I'll do special streams where I say all donations will go to Canucks Place or Canucks for Kids or whatever it may be. Done that in the past, but general donations, they go to me. Ashton, I'll be talking about the giveaway in about 3 minutes, so hang tight. Hughes was at practice today, Harry. Besser wasn't. Wright was scratched 3 games in a row. Wow, I did not know that. I know he's not playing a lot. Should they put Besser back in one-timer spot? Yeah, he's just not that effective. Even the one-timer, he takes a long time to get it off, which is kind of counterintuitive to one-timer. I don't think they're going to miss with PP1, quite frankly. Make Martin the starter? We'll see. Maybe he gets one of the next 3 games for sure. Horvat for Brandon Carlo. That's not enough, Dominic. Birdie says, I'm a legend. Thank you, Birdie. This upcoming Ducks game is the BXA game. Lucas says, considering the radio TV deal, I wonder if it isn't Rogers. I wonder what that means for Rogers Arena naming rights. Yes, good point. That could be part of it as well. What do you think of Rathbone on the power play? Yeah, he is a really good offensive defenseman. I think he's perfect for the power play. He's like Quinn Hughes light, like I like to say. Thought Rathbone has gotten better, Ashton. Less giveaways for sure. Oh, it's Pod's wife Sasha's birthday. Thank you, Jay. We are playing the games tonight after the giveaway. When will Pod score his first goal? On this homestand, Thursday or Saturday. And yes, it could be a new name for sure. Martin has outplayed Demko. Martin looked great in that Pittsburgh game. Good idea to give Pod sheltered minutes. No, he doesn't need sheltered minutes anymore. I do think Horvat may leave, especially if he has a certain amount that he wants to make and the Canucks aren't matching it. Another donation by Jake. This one for $5. Thank you. Appreciate you, Jake. Give Jake some love in the chat. And let's also, Andreas gives $5 as a super sticker. Wow, lots of generous donations tonight, you guys. Thank you, everyone, to everyone donating, gifting memberships, or whatever it may be. I skipped a bunch of comments, but I think we needed to do so to make sure we're on track. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sign off now for the podcast part so I can edit that and upload it, because I've always said the podcast, they don't want to sit there for half an hour listening to us give away tickets and or playing games. So I'm going to sign off now, but don't go away. Don't leave. Then I'll come back and we'll get straight to the giveaway, if that makes sense. So let's do that. Moderators, thank you you had to do too much despite the number of people in here, but that's a good thing. Members, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, thank you. Hall of Fame and franchise members, thanks to all of you as well. I want to give a thanks to everyone who donated today. I appreciate you. Some big donations and small donations, they all count. I appreciate you. Thank you to Coach Rob for gifting a membership. And thanks to everyone who subscribed, liked this video, or commented. All those good things. Once again, if you're listening on the podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. Tomorrow night, Parker and me, Canucks After Dark at 10 p.m. And then my show just after 11 o'clock tomorrow night. So I hope you will join me then. So as always, subscribe if you'd like to, like this video if you'd like to, leave a tip, a super thanks, become a member, and leave comments. I appreciate your support. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Remember, don't go away. We're going to come back and do the games. Did I tell you that once I was kidnapped by a bunch of mimes? They did unspeakable things to me. I think I've used this one before. God bless, and go Canucks go. I'll be right back. Booyah. I'm back. I'm pretty sure I used that joke before. Let me know in the chat if I've used that joke before, because I actually remember doing the mime thing. I think that was a retread, which is not good because I've only been doing this for a few months. Let's get to this giveaway. Pretty simple, you guys. Go to... I'll type in the chat too. Go to this website, and I'm going to give you 5 minutes. tinyurl.com/CCC October 30. Okay, I'll pin it as well. So you have 5 minutes to go to that website and put in, and please only enter once. I'm going to remove duplicates anyways. I could be a jerk and say if you enter more than once, I'm going to disqualify you, but no, I'll just do a quick check. But go to this website, enter in your details. It's just your YouTube name, your phone number, your email, and your name. Now, a couple of things. Please enter only if you can go to the game or you know someone who can. And if you're from out of town and you want to enter, as long as you can designate someone to give it to, that's fine. If you prefer not to enter because you're from out of town, that's fine too. You don't have to explain to me in the chat if you're entering or not. Just do it or don't do it. Also, do not enter if you're going to sell the tickets. That's just not right. These tickets are generously donated by Jason Lim and Van City Experts, my lead sponsor. So I think it goes without saying that. And I'm going to find out. Because I'll have my ways of finding out who's sitting there. Who knows? Maybe you'll be beside... No, you won't be beside me, actually, because I can't go Tuesday night. But please don't sell the tickets. That's not right. And it says that right on the giveaway, right on the entry form. So it says there, Canucks-Devils ticket giveaway. You can win a pair of lower bowl seats. So these are great seats. They're in section 115, row 8 to the Canucks-Devils game on Tuesday, November 1st, courtesy of Van City Experts Real Estate. Please enter the contest only if you can make the game or you can give the tickets to someone who can. So remember, if you can't make it, that's fine. As long as you can give it to someone who can. We don't want these tickets wasted. And it says there, you must not sell the tickets. I think that goes without saying. Yes, we are doing the wheel. So for those of you that are scared of the wheel, too bad, suck it up. You won't be scared of the wheel if it actually lands on your name. So I'm going to read through these comments real quick, make sure that I'm not missing anything. I might not put it up on the screen. But yeah, there are some of you that saying they won't enter because you either have tickets or you're out of town. That's fine. But you don't have to tell me. It's fine. Just don't enter. I'm just watching. I love what Jason said. So as you guys know, I'm pretty transparent about this. Jason, me, and Sean, we split 4 seats, and we've divvied up who's going to what games and which ones we're giving away and which ones we're buying and which ones we're selling, all that stuff. But Jason has other seats in the arena where he can see exactly, without a shadow of a doubt, who's in our seats. So he'll also know. He knows every game who should be in those seats. That was pretty funny, actually. That was pretty funny. And yeah, I love to say on this one that you get to sit next to me and Sean, or me and Gail, or me and Jacob, or me and Kayla. But no, I will not be in at the game on Tuesday because it is my bowling night. Are we wearing black skates this year? Yeah, I think so, Jaskrin, but I think later in the year. Yes, Jay, I know these ones are not wheelchair accessible. Justin won his fantasy week by 0.5. That's pretty close. What's a screen name? It's there. It's what your YouTube name is. So it looks like it's James. So that's your screen name. Murray says, first time seeing you live from Australia. Awesome. Yeah, Murray, the podcast is up a few hours after the show all the time. Birdie, last one left will be awesome, but it'll take forever. I only do that when it's a smaller group. Yes, Missy, I can arrange something. I can get Lucas's details to you. Okay, Jay, remember you said this. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, friends, I'm giving you one more minute. I'm giving you one more minute to get in. It's pretty simple. It should take you actually 30 seconds. I need to go see right now. Oh my gosh, we have over 70 responses. So I'm going to give you exactly one more minute on my clock, and then I'm going to cut it off. And you might say, well, that's very rude. Doesn't matter. We got to get going here. So once again, you're down to 45 seconds. Going to 45 seconds. Oh, I see another one came in. Just 4 things: your name, your YouTube handle or screen name, like whatever it says there on YouTube, your phone number, and your email address. By the way, everyone that entered, everyone that won prizes on Thursday night, I will be emailing you later today. Yes, I have all of your info. I'll be emailing you later tonight. Just been a nutso weekend, but I'll get that to you for sure. All right, Jason entered. It'll be funny if he wins the tickets. Okay, 10 seconds, you guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I will download the responses now. Talk amongst yourselves. I need about 2 or 3 minutes to get this ready. As you know, I always joke around because I always say this, that one time I actually put all your guys' private info up on the screen. So I apologize for that. I'll try and be better today. So let's see. Just give me a couple seconds to sort this, and then we will get going. Because what I need to do is I make sure that there are no duplicate entries, and that does take a quick second. All right, so it looks like we have 78 entries. I'm going to sort these and get out any duplicates. Okay, there's one. Should I call out who did duplicates? Or is that cheating? Or is that, I mean, not cheating, is that mean? Okay, there's a James with an S and then a James with 2 S's. Is that the same person? I need to know. Actually, that was pretty good. There's only one, not including the James one, there was only one double entry. So James and James, can you identify yourself in the chat? Okay, so James with 1 S is there. Is there also James with 2 S's? No. This isn't exposed. I want to hear from James with 2 S's. Oh no, yeah, I can just, what am I doing? I can just check their other info. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec. We're almost ready. I know you guys are very excited. James. There's one. And where's the other one? Oh no, it's 2 different guys or 2 different people. Yes, James, I do realize that I could verify by looking at your email. So we're all good. We're all good, friends. Okay, let us go now to my favorite and yours. We call this the Wheel of Names. Oh, this is from last time. Got to get rid of all these. So these are the 77 entries that I got. Here we go. So I'm going to scroll really quickly. If you don't see your name in there, that's too bad, because that means you were late. Because I did get everyone in there that made it on time. The Price is Right featuring Clay. After video review, I love these. After video review, the call the stream stands. We have a good James. The Price is Right featuring Clay. I could make a new theme song for the wheel. That's true. That's true. I don't have any other music. Do I have any other music pumped in here? Oh, can you guys hear that? Hey, where'd it go? Okay. We've got some exciting music now. Can you guys hear that okay? Yeah, I'm not worried too much about copyright. Thank you, Lucas. This is music that's built into StreamYard. And if I get copyrighted, I get copyrighted. As long as they don't take my donations away. You guys ready? Enough wasting time. Can you even hear me can you guys hear me over the music? Yeah, you guys can hear me? Just be happy I'm not dancing. Yeah, this is a time, Justin, this is a time we don't want to get a strike. I did read up on this. They can't take away the donations. They can just not monetize the rest of the stream. So I'm going to randomize this 3 times. Oh, I should remove this banner because we know what we're doing now. Hold on. I'm going to randomize this 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And if you're ready, here is the winner of the Canucks tickets. Dan R. Dan R. Congrats to Dan R. By the way, Jamie the Frog, if you guys saw that, almost won again. I think Jamie the Frog has won 2 or 3 times already. But yeah, this is so crazy. It was just one off. So Dan R, are you in the chat? I want to see if Dan R is in the chat, because I always love it when the winner is in the chat, and then we can all, like 99% of us is happy for him. And I think 1% of some people is like really jealous. Okay, Dan, can you go to the game, Dan? And don't worry, I'm not going to check on you. I just want to, I just, in the spirit of being a good guy, I just want to make sure that, Dan, are you able to go to the game on Tuesday night? And Dan, if you are, call Dan. I'm here and stoked. Okay, good. So Dan, after my stream is done, I will email you. I'll just email you the tickets. I don't even have to confirm anything. I'll just email you the tickets. Austin, yes, I am selling. Now, Dan's got a bunch of new best friends here. No, I'm not going to call Dan right now on the stream. Actually, Dan, do you want me to call you? I've done this before. Let's see. If we do this, then I might. Oh, what the heck? We're in a good mood. Dan, can I call you right now? Well, I'm not just going to phone him. I got to get his permission first. I haven't done. I know everyone's saying phone Dan, phone Dan. Okay, Dan says it's a bit late. No problem. I won't call Dan. He didn't say no, though. So, Dan, I need a yes or no. And if Dan's wondering, this is a little creepy. Why is Clay offering to call? I used to do this on my streams, is I would call, not random, but I would call subscribers, and then I'd chat with them for 3 to 4 minutes. Better idea, go to Dan's house. So we got, is Dan of legal age? Better idea, go to Dan's house. Yes, I agree. GL Rebirth is saying he's respectful. Yeah, we don't know the situation that Dan lives. Yeah, so we're not gonna. No, Dan. He is honored, but unfortunately, I have to let the masses down. But you know what? I'm going to forego the games tonight. I'm going to call one of you. Okay? I'm going to call someone else. So, Dan, I will email you. Okay? Instead, I'm going to call someone else. So, we're going to go back to the wheel of names. Because we haven't done this in a while. We're going to go back to the wheel of names. And I'm going to call someone. So, this is how it's going to work. We're going to draw someone randomly. And then they have to say in the chat that that they accept the call. Here we go. So this person could potentially get a call from Canuck Clay. Daniel, life is prosperous. It is you. Daniel, can I call you right now, or is it too late? And this could be very dangerous because it could be a minor. It could be, so this maybe isn't the best thing, but Dan, can I call you? Yeah. And I know not everyone's in the wheel because you didn't enter the contest. Don't worry, I'll do this again. I'll do this again another time. It's just easier if okay, let's see what. So Daniel, yes, of course you win this, but can I call you, or is it not good? And then if this doesn't work, we'll do one more, and then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I need to hear from Dan though. Okay, so Dan says no. Okay, one more. Maybe getting a call from me isn't all it's cracked up to be. I keep getting rejected here. There's Dan. What? I forgot to remove him. He's won twice. Okay, one more time. Alfred, are you in the dance? Don't do calling. Alfred, are you in the chat? Actually, because Alfred's got a pretty cool story. If he's in here, I would love to call. Okay, I'm calling Alfred. Okay, don't put your name on your phone number on the screen here. I have it here. Okay, I'm calling Alfred. Alfred is a Hall of Fame member, so this is kind of cool. I'm going to put him on speakerphone, and we're just going to talk to Alfred for a bit. Okay, here we go. I better not call the wrong number. I'm going to wake someone up here.
Good evening, this is Alfred speaking.
Alfred, it's Clay.
Hey, Clay, how are you?
Good. How are you, man?
Good.
I just want to make sure that everyone can hear you. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, people can hear. So, Alfred, thank you for saying yes. Firstly, not everyone wants a call from me, which I humbly respect.
Of course.
But they don't know what they're missing, right?
Pardon?
They don't know what they're missing.
Nope, they don't.
Okay. This is what we're going to do, Alfred. I want you to tell everyone a bit about you quickly, like your Canucks fandom, what you do for a living, where you were last weekend, and then we're going to take viewer questions for Alfred in a second, okay?
Okay.
So tell everyone about your fandom.
Okay, so I was a Canucks fan since 2008, and have been a fan since. I have this huge tradition when watching Canucks games. So every time the Canucks score, I have my own horn. I just blow it off.
The horn, that is.
So,
yes.
But I'm not going to blow it off now because it's already late.
Yeah, you don't want to wake people up. That's true. I think I just flashed your name on the screen by accident, but your phone number, but that's okay. It'll be fine. Okay, so and then what do you do for a living?
I am a shift manager at McDonald's. So if you want some McDonald's, you can come over and I'll give you food.
Well, we love McDonald's. That's the most dangerous thing you just said. That's fine. And then tell everyone where you were last week.
So this past week I was in Seattle, and I was there for like a trip for myself, and I was just checking when's the next Canucks game, and I saw it was on a Thursday, which it is in Seattle, and I happened to be there, so I'm like, oh heck, let's go to the game. Yeah, and oh my goodness, the arena is pretty big, and I'm pretty surprised there were a lot of Canucks fans over there. So I'm like, okay, I know where my kind is.
Awesome. So you were in Seattle for a non-Canucks related thing. Then you, by fluke, the Canucks were playing in Seattle.
Yeah, that's it.
And then you saw Andrew Chang there.
Yes, I saw the legendary Andrew Chang there.
Did you see Miss? I'm not sure if you're watching the stream as we're talking, but I'm like putting up random comments. Did you see Nadia's mom, Missy Love, there?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, she had green hair.
I don't think I've actually seen her.
Okay.
But yeah.
Next time, look for the really nice woman in green hair.
Will do.
Rosero was there as well. Rosero was there.
Is that right?
Yeah. Parker was there.
Okay.
And then Andrew says, for a moment, I thought Alfred said he was a Sith manager. I don't even know what that means. All right, so let's go. Can people ask you questions for like 2 minutes?
Sure.
Okay. Who's your favorite player? Says Birdie.
Daniel Sedin.
Yeah, and were the tickets cheap?
Actually, I was surprised it was cheap. It was cheap down there.
Ah.
So, yeah.
Cool.
So at a really reasonable price.
Awesome, and
it was really good.
And it sounds like Birdie was at the game too, which is great. Are you allowed to say which McDonald's that you manage?
I choose not to.
Okay. That's right, because everyone wants free food now.
Yeah.
What was the first ever Canucks game you attended?
The first Canucks game I attended was the Nashville game. I remember this game because it was the game where Alex Burrows was called for this so-called goalie interference by Stefan Ogier.
Yep.
So that was back in 2010. I still remember that, and we lost that game.
Yes, him and OJ had a history. A couple more real quick.
Oh,
Lucas asked you, Alfred, what's the favorite thing that you run on your personal YouTube channel?
Doing some transit announcements on my YouTube channel.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's like train announcements from different cities. So like, for example, I've done one for the SkyTrain. I've done one for the Toronto subway. I am also working on one for Montreal, so spoiler alert.
Awesome. And then just before I let you go, I want to give a shout out to one of my coworkers, Fernando, who just I was telling him about my YouTube channel last week, and he's already all over it. So Fernando, nice to see you. I'll talk to you tomorrow at the office. Thanks for being here. Now, last thing, Alfred, you've been a member of my channel for basically since it started, different levels, but now you're at the Hall of Fame level, so you're in the middle level. That's correct, right?
Yes.
Do you want to do a quick?
I'm a Hall of Famer.
Awesome. Do you want to do a quick invitation to everyone to consider membership?
You get to do a Zoom chat with Clay. You get to what else do I get to do? I get to donate.
Support me. Yeah, there's group Zoom chats, there's one-on-one Zoom chats, priorities in Ask Me Anything, little things like that, and discounts off merch once we get going. So, Alfred, I appreciate your support. Thanks for letting me phone you at 11:20 at night. And now you got a bunch of people wanting to know. A bunch of people want to know what McDonald's you're at, but we're not going to say nothing.
It's an honor, man. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, thanks for everything. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay, talk soon, brother.
Talk to you soon.
All right, bye. You guys are hilarious. So Alfred's the best. Yeah, I kind of put him on the spot there. I didn't need him to like list all the perks, and obviously, maybe I got to do a better job of communicating them. But Elfrin is indeed the best. I'm in a good mood. You guys have been so generous to me. So even though we're doing a bit of everything. We've done a draw, a giveaway. We've done a phone call, and now guess what? We are still gonna play the games. So if you're still here. Bonus. Let's do the games now. So, the usual. If you played already, don't cheat. Don't cheat at all. We want to make this fun for everyone. Let's go. Who is that? No, only one phone call a night, you guys. Only one phone call a night. Oh, I have to get better at this. When I play the games, I have to remember to use this different one here. Whoops. No, it's not that one. It's this one. Still sponsored by Van City Experts. I'll put that up at the end. Who is who's Gudra? Was that Yanni Gord? Is that what you meant to say? Okay, let's go with Yanni Gord as the first guess. Although he kind of looks like Horvat, actually. Yanni Gord. So what we got... Oh, not bad, actually. We got right that it's a Pacific Division player. Left-handed, taller than 5'9", heavier than 174, older. Maybe this is the key. Older than 30, not Canadian, in the Pacific Division. Older than 30 in the Pacific Division. While Myers does count for all that. Is Myers Canadian? No, he's from the States. Is he over 30? Let's try it. He's definitely over 5'9". So I saw Tyler Myers. Ooh, what the heck does yellow mean? I think, okay. Oh, Myers is Canadian. But look, we got the age. Oh, shoot, we didn't get the hand. We know he's not as tall as 6'8". It's a former Canuck. That's what the yellow means. So it's a former Canuck, and he's not a center or a defenseman. And he's in the Pacific Division. No, it's not O.J. Simpson. A former Canuck. Can't use Edler because it's not a defenseman. Former Canuck in the Pacific Division. Can't be Edler. Someone said it's Alfred. You guys, it can't be Edler because it's not a defenseman. So it can't be Edler. Burroughs doesn't play anymore, Birdie. Although, I think Burroughs is a lot older than 32. Former Canuck. Markstrom. Very good. I think was Sharms the first one to get it? That's the first time I saw. Very good, Sharms. Marky, I think actually we did pretty good by getting Pacific. We got that it wasn't a center or a D, and we got that a former Canuck. Great job. Very good. Let's go to Gordo now. And for those of you, if I'm going way too fast or if you've never played these games, you'll catch on pretty quick. Okay, friends, I will take the first 6-letter name I see in the chat. Sharms comes in with Jakob Slavin. An excellent guess by Sharms. An excellent guess because we got the S, the A, and the N all in the right places. That was an awesome guess. So what's another name that starts with an S? Wow, that was an excellent guess. Stage N could work. From Jastrin. Oh my. We are too smart. I'm not rushing, guys, but yes, and Ben got it too, and Jeremy. Very good, you guys. Too easy. We are too good at this game. I just typed in World Cat. I don't even know what that is, and I don't want to know. Who knows what's going to come up? Wordle. No, this could be... So this is not hockey related. This is, for this last one, it's anything. So I'll take the first... I don't want to say the first. Okay, fine. Charms. No, Charms, I'm going to give it to someone else because you got one and I took your first guess. Although skate is an excellent word. Block, water. I like water. I don't like the W, but we'll do it. We'll do it. Let's go with Harry's water. That was an excellent guess. So we know that the word starts with a W and A, and there's a T somewhere else in it. Excellent guess, Harry. Waste? No, not waste, because there's no E. I'll take the next word I see that has a W, starts with a W, and starts with an A. Yeah, I thought it was waste too, but there's no E in it. Watch? No, it can't be the T. Wands? No, we need a T in it, Alfred. Wants. Oh, good. Well, the T is in the right place. So now I need a word that goes W-A something T. Can't be weights because there's no S at the end. Weighty? No. Again, it's not weights because the S doesn't go at the end. Wapty? No. Waltz. I think. Not only is Alfred articulate on the phone, but the guy knows his English. Oh, what's this? Good job, you guys, by the way. I've never seen this. Play spelling bee. What's this? How many words can you make with 7 letters? Okay, let's just try this. We've never done this before. Here we go. Does it have to have 7 letters or no? Oh, how many words? What the heck? No, I think... No, you guys, you have to use all 7 letters. Oh, it must include the letter in yellow? I don't get it. Wait a sec. Do I have to... Does this have to include all 7 of these letters? Or only the first letter? I don't get it. I don't get it. What am I doing here? Hit. Blythe? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Oh, I get it. Oh, I use the letters in white and you must include the letter in yellow. Oh, okay. My bad. Okay, I get it now. Well, how come it says too short? Okay, I'll just start typing in whatever you guys say. Itty, no. Blight, not in word list. Light, no, but there's no G. Bite, light. It's got to be 4 letters, huh? I don't even know if half these are... Oh, hilt is a word? That's weird. Oh, you can use doubles. White letters can be repeated. Ah. White letters can be repeated. How many are we supposed to get? This is tough. They... There's no T. Nice. Do we have tile already? We do. Oh, bile. No. Billet? Yeah, that was a good one. All right, that's good. Okay. I don't want to keep going, but that's interesting. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm convinced I like this one, or maybe it's just that I didn't know what I was doing. We've gone for an hour 5. I still got to finish a paper tonight, you guys. So this was really good. That was a lot of fun. So I want to, once again, thank all the moderators. I want to thank all the members. I want to thank all the subscribers, everyone who donated. Amazing. Everyone who liked the video, everyone who commented. Alfred for letting me phone him. That was a lot of fun. So Dan R., if you're still around, I will still write you an email. No, I'll send you the tickets before I go to bed tonight. I have a bunch of other people that I need to write to tonight. So I better get going and I better do that. And thank you, Bertie, for the nice comment. I love being with you guys. That was a lot of fun tonight. You are a legend as well. Fernando says, good luck on the paper. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you. So as I sign off, I will once again sign off as if it's the end of the stream with a bad joke, with the ending song, and we will go from there. So once again, thanks for being here tonight. Tomorrow night, Canucks After Dark, me and Parker at 10. Then my own show just after 11 o'clock. So as always, subscribe if you'd like to, like this video if you'd like to, leave a tip, a super thanks if you'd like to, become a member or upgrade your membership if you'd like to, and definitely continue to leave comments if you like to. I appreciate all of you. Stay safe. Bertie, send me a message on Twitter and we'll figure it out. I'm at Canuck Clay on Twitter. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. And if you watch an Apple store getting robbed, are you an eyewitness? God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah.